Today's video is going to be a little different than our usual videos, but don't worry, we're still in the same ballpark. In one of our previous videos, the Easy 380 versus the Security 380 comparison video, we introduced the scale that we'll be using to determine how accurate a particular ammo firearm pairing is. We're saying ammo firearm pairing because not all firearms like all ammos, and not all ammos like all firearms. Come on, Frederick, you gotta stay on the path. This is also where the scale comes in. If we define what we mean by good and bad accuracy, we go from the realm of subjective to the realm of objective. We can say something has good or bad accuracy, and someone else can say that same pairing has good or bad accuracy, and we're all using the same versions of good and bad. Fred, you gotta slow it down. You're trying to get me huffing and puffing for the camera, Fred. You gotta slow it down. Now let's get to that scale. This is the initial iteration, so we might adjust the numbers in the future if needed. We're going to call this the self-defense pistol ammo accuracy scale. While a similar concept would be applied, we wouldn't use the same targets, group size, and distance for something like long-range hunting ammunition. So keep that in mind as well. Our self-defense pistol ammo accuracy scale will be defined as follows. A target is set up at 10 yards. A sample of 5 or more shots is fired at the target, ideally 10 or more, but your Special X budgets will dictate. The shot sample should produce a group centered on the target containing 90% or more of the shots fired. Good accuracy will be defined as a grouping of 6 inches or smaller. Very good accuracy will be a grouping of 4 inches or smaller. Extremely good, 2 inches or smaller. Going the other way, okay accuracy will be a group where 90% of the sample is an 8-inch group. Bad will be a 10-inch group. Very bad, 12-inch or worse. Okay, restarting up for the last part of our video here. Fred took a bathroom break. What's this over here, Fredericky O'Dicky? Why don't you come over here and check this thing out? People want to see around stuff. Let's go check this thing out over here. What is this? Come on over here. Do you feel like you're walking on sunshine with flower power, Fred? You're walking on sunshine. All right. He's like, I don't know what that was all about, boss. Over this way, little Frederick. Come on, we're walking. Womp, 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 womp. All right, come on, little Fred. We're walking. Over here, little Fred. We might move the distance out to 15 yards. However, the reason we currently have it at 10 yards is twofold. 10 is a round, happy number, middle ground between the 5 and 15 yards most people probably practice within. And at 15 yards, the front dot on many sites will completely cover a 6-inch target, which will affect the precision of the groups. One intention of this scale is to represent how accurate a ammo firearm combination may be in real world hands used. Not the rose colored glasses where the results are technically possible if you clamp the firearm to the bench and use target sights and an optic. Fred, there's some ducks down here. You want to be like your brother and bust some ducks? Why don't you give them the old grr woofity? I don't know, you probably better not. They're probably migratory birds that are protected. There's 5 of them. And they use the stairs too. They're catching up to you, Fred. Now that we've defined the scale, going forward, when we say things like we achieved good accuracy with this ammo out of that firearm, you'll know that our groups were at 10 yards or 6 inches or better. Before we call cut on this video, it is important to mention one thing. It is easiest to blame the ammo or the firearm for a poor grouping, but the majority of the time it's a user problem. If this were golf and I bagger Vance, I'd be talking about how you need to find your one true swing and then hold on to it. If this were martial arts and I Bruce Lee, I'd be talking about how you need to not do a million kicks. You practice one kick a million times. This is neither of those things, and I'm nobody. All I can say is once you find your grip, determine how you can consistently get back to it. As your technique improves, your groups will improve. So don't be surprised when your ratings go up. But remember, if you introduce flaws, the reverse can also happen. Practice makes permanent, not perfect. That sounds like a good spot to end this one. We hope you enjoyed today's presentation. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day. Fred, let's sit on this swing here. Why don't you come over here? Why don't you come over here? Sit up here by your human on this Corga bench. There you go. And we can talk about the T's and the P's, Fred. Tritos, Fredericchio Dicky, and pets. Tritos and pets. What's this right here? I don't know, pretty nice, Fred. What do you think? You think we should come walking here more often? You kind of look like you think we should come walking here more often, and you like sitting on the swinging bench and trying to steal from Paquetas. You better be careful. We only have one left, Fred.